activating cheats on Hitman Blood Money is really simple, so it can have a difficult twist. So first up, you're going to go to your HitmanBloodMoney.ini file, or it will just be called Hitman Blood Money. You're going to open it up, and just like in the other games, very simply, you're just going to type in the line of text, EnableCheats. Now, you don't need to add a 1 or 0, you don't even need to capitalize it, though I do just to be safe. You can copy that from the descriptions, or I'm sure you can just type it in. Once you've done that, you're going to save that file, and you can go straight in and playing the game. Though there is a slight twist. It only works for the original version of the game, the original version. Basically, if you have version 1.2 or anything higher than that, it will not work, because they removed the cheats. So to make it work, you're going to have to download an emulator. The best one is on Game Copy World. Type in Game Copy World Hitman Blood Money, and you'll find it easily. Now you're going to scroll down, and you're going to go to Hitman Blood Money Cheap Enabler V1.2, because that's what you have, or you might have higher. Click on that, or scroll down, and it will take you to this bit here. Download this file here, it's tiny, 2.3 megabytes, and save it somewhere and open it up. Now it will appear in this kind of file here. Now you're going to need something like 7-zip, download it, really good for opening files. You can open it and you can run it straight out of here like this. You could run it like that, or you can extract the file. It will happen pretty much instantly because it's a tiny file, and you'll have it like this. Once you have the program, again you can just click on it, open it up like this, and you can just click Enable Cheats. All the programming is done for you in here, and it will now work. So you can open up your thing and begin the game. Okay, once you're in the game, all you have to do is press the C key, and that will pause the game and get up this menu here. Now you can navigate that menu using the arrow keys. You can go up and down, and then left and right to turn it from 0 to 1, or for the time multiplier harder than that. Okay, let's just go through these one by one. The first one is GiveAll. Now, once you select that, normally it won't crash the game. It's only if you use it in one mission, then go to another and use it. Some computers they'll crash straight away, but for me, once you've hit that, go out of that, and now if you go to your weapons, you'll see you have every single item in the mission and in the game. Now, interestingly, you have all of the melee weapons. You have all of the melee weapons, but they're invisible, lots of them. All the guns as well. The guns and melee weapons that aren't in the mission, they won't appear. You see, the nail gun is not in this mission, so it's not there. But that doesn't mean I cannot use it. So I can still go out, and I can still pull out, I don't know, the real World War pistol, like so. And I can still fire my gun, like so. We also get a lot of, invisible weapons, so we can get all the weapons that weren't meant to be in the game. Let's see, that's the Bowie knife. You can still use these, all of these, to kill people. You can use the stiletto. What have we got? We got the thrower. Now, if you try and throw the throwing knife, it will crash the game, so don't use that one. Now, there are ones you can actually see if we go through it. Let's have a look. We've got a few they actually rendered in the game. Got to scroll through all of these. You can still use all of these machine guns and stuff. You just won't see them. They'll just fire. And if you go into first-person mode, I'll show you this. You see, just shoot these guys here. It just does like that. But yeah, like I was saying, let me go backwards to try and show you some weapons that aren't. There's these are some weapons that you just can't pick up. That's the cello. You're not meant to be able to pick that up. We've got a party invitation. We've got just called the knife. That comes as a red item. You can't actually use this at all in the game. It's just there. It's just as though you're holding something. Just like all of the removed weapons. We've got the cello. We got the camera. We've got. It's just called the security device. All these stuff you're not meant to pick up. The cigarette. Cello string, the barrel you are allowed to. We have a bunch of key cards. This one's probably the best one. That's the nail file. They properly rendered that. You can't use that, but it's quite a cool one to look at. You know, the nail file. And they're just a few weapons that you can't get, and that's what that does. Okay, now I'm here. I'll show you. Give some does nothing. You hit that, won't crash the game. Just nothing will happen. It won't give you some like in the other games. It will literally do nothing. That one's debunked. Okay, next up we have infinite ammo. This is pretty obvious. We turn that on, and I pull out a gun. That. Okay, so you see I have the same amount of money, the same amount of shots. You see it's going down, but I have 99 bullets. And when I reload, like so, it always stays at 99. Like that. Similarly, if you go to, if I go to InfClip, that does what you'd expect. Basically, you only ever need infinite clip on, I'd say. There's no point for infinite ammo, because infinite clip does everything that does. Basically, you have 99 bullets. It goes down by 1, and then instantly goes back up. So I can just fire forever, which is great, so pretty much for automatic weapons, let me select one of those. Yeah, but for machine guns it's perfect, because you can just go and just hold it down for ever. So if you get something like the custom M4, that'd be perfect. Okay. Next up, I'll just go complete level, and I'll take you to a different level after that. Complete level, just what you expect. You just get the silent assassin rating. It's perfect. Well, unless you've killed people like me. If you just do it at the beginning, you get silent. Okay. Okay. So our next is God mode. God mode, of course, you're invincible. Turn it on. Really good to go with I guess invisibility. But let me quickly show you God mode. So we can get out our gun. Let me just select my silver ballers, and let's kill some people and let them shoot at us. You know, everyone knows this one. Everyone plays God mode. A little bit of lag because this mission is quite large. Let me face this way. That'll speed the game up. As you see, people can shoot me all they want, and of course I'll never take any damage. And of course, at any point I can just hit the key again. If the game doesn't lag out, there we go. And I can always turn that off like so. And then of course I'll start taking damage. The next cheat is invisibility. Again, you know, self-explanatory. People won't be able to see you. They may react slightly. If I go up to a guard and pull out a gun and start shooting around him, he'll look around. But they will never shoot at you. Ever. And you can pretty much go wherever you want. So really fun for exploring levels. If you're not too good at the game and seeing how people react. See, this guy's going to run around. They'll want to look at me. I can shoot people. And no one's going to care. I can walk up into the main area with my guns. I can walk into the senator's booth if I wanted to. Let me speed up a little bit. Let me run. Sorry about the lag here. This is not a good mission. I could go through this door here into the senator's office. And I could stand next to him. And people aren't going to care or stop. Just like so. Okay. Next up we have show enemy vision. This is another debunked thing. Doesn't do anything. They had it in a few other games, all in the beta modes, and it was all removed for the cheats. This won't show the enemy modes. Okay, down to the next one. Show OSD. This is just your hub pretty much. You turn it on and off. Basically, it's how you can make really cool Hitman videos without, you know, showing this stuff. So once I've turned that off, I can go around. I won't even have a let me just turn God mode on so I don't get killed straight away. You don't even have a reticle, so it's really great that way. Also, one quick thing, if you have God mode or invisibility on, they stay there when you restart. The same with infinite ammo and infinite clip. Those will all stay on. Most of these will stay on in between missions. But anyway, so this way you can make a really cool Hitman videos. You can go like this. If I get out my silver ballers, I'll show you there's no reticle. I still have the laser pointers obviously, which is quite useful. But I can make cool videos like this. It also works well with using free cam. I'll show you that in a different video. But just for a taster here, so you can go and you can walk forwards. Let me work this out. You can walk forwards, you know, you can track with the shot. Ooh, wrong one. Let me just reset myself. It's control. So you can, you know, you can walk forwards and stuff like that. So you can pretty much just make cool videos. But anyway, I will get back to free cam in a different video. But that's removing the hub. Okay. I would, next up is time multiplier and teleport and beam. But for that, I'm going to show you test clothes. This works in some missions. Basically, you shift through the clothes that are in the level. So these are all the clothes that are, you know, useful if you want to go through the game, get all the easy disguises, stuff like that. Some missions it doesn't work, such as Vintage Year. I know it doesn't work there. I know in some missions you only get one outfit, even though there's more than one. But yeah, you can shift through them, and that way you can go through it. So pretty fun like that. You can see the instant change. The 47's expression doesn't change. So, and that's test clothes. Let's go to that. Okay, I'm going to show you these three in a different mission. Okay, next is time multiplier. Now, in this game they somewhat limited it. in the previous games, you've seen my videos, you know that you can turn these from something ridiculous like 0.01, where you go to 100th of the normal time, and you can go something to 200% of the time. In this one, they've limited you. The max you can go down, you can't hold it down. You can only go down to 0.2. I mean, which is still quite slow. I mean, not to the point where you can see my bullets, but to the point where you can get some pretty cool videos, I guess. If I was going to go, you can see the cartridge fly out. If I went first person, I guess you can still get the coolness of that. You can see on certain guns, if I show you if I go to, I think you should be able to see it on here. Everything slows down, including here. You should be able to see bits of the guns moving, such as the slide. I think you can see it on this one. Probably if I went into free cam, you could probably see it. But you can see, you know, stuff like that. So it's still quite slow. And then there's the other side, where you go really fast. Now, unfortunately, due to how you can kind of, you know how you spin on the spot in this game? Basically, that kind of goes against you. The best speed to go up to is about ×3, because at that point you can still move really fast, but you're not spinning around uncontrollably. Because if you turn it all the way up to 10, which I'll show you now, I'll stand somewhere where you can see other people. You see already I'm kind of spinning around. It really affects it, and the only way to get out of it is to use first person, and that's the safest way to do it. And even then, sometimes it just messes up the game and you go back to normal speed. So, go in here and I'll show you where everyone else is when I turn up to 10, so you can actually get an idea of how quickly everyone's moving. Okay, I'm invisible, by the way, guys, if you were wondering. Let's go out first person. I shouldn't spin purposeless. Okay, but yeah, once you're at 10, I will lose control. Probably have to restart the game, in fact. And also, it gets really hard to open the menu. You have to like spam the button. So if I turn it all the way up to 10, almost there. That's the max. At this point, as you see, everyone's moving around really quickly. 47 will spin forever, emptylessly. He won't ever move. You see, I'm like this. I cannot move at all. If I crouch, I will spin around endlessly. It's crazy. And the only way out of it... Nope, I can't even move in first person. I cannot move at all. And at this point, it gets very difficult because you can't really open the start menu. It's kind of difficult to, and basically the whole game becomes, you know, purposeless. I guess you can go into free cam and you can just watch everyone move around. But at that kind of speed, it will probably end up crashing your game quite quickly. But I guess you can just watch like that. And 47 will just spin forever, which is kind of annoying. So I'd say go up to 3, maybe 4 at your max, if you're going to use the sped up version. Okay, teleporting. Okay, now there's 2 versions of the teleport. There's the standard teleport to a set area, and in each mission there'll be areas. So these will normally be for the mission. So if you want to quickly complete the mission, you can do it like that. So let's go for a few of these. Waterfall. And of course you can stop and look around. You have here, now you think you're on top of the roof, but you just fall into a room here. This is where there's probably a disguise or close to the other guy. I think those are the only 2 in the mission. Yeah, if I just check again. Yeah, those are the only 2 in this mission. So I'm just going to quickly take us out with a bit of free cam. Yeah, I will show you a video on free cam later on. Really fun. Now beam here, very useful with free cam as well. Will basically beam to where your reticles are. So I can teleport 47 there. But if you don't have free cam, you can still use it normally. So if I get out a gun, which is normally the best thing to use it with. Let's see what we have. Actually, a syringe is probably the best, I'd say, because it's not bulky. And if you can aim at wherever you want, just like in the other games, hit the button, hit beam here. And as long as it's flat, you can teleport onto it. Even if it's not solid, you can teleport onto it, but you'll just fall through. There's lots of places in the game which aren't solid that you really can't access. Like in the Mardi Gras, pretty much all the balconies are not solid, but you can find out what's what. You can teleport to some fun areas. I mean, you can really explore. Like, watch this. I can teleport over here into the mountains. If I teleport somewhere where there's not too much shrubbery. This is solid. You can look down on the vineyard. See, this is a really good, I guess, sniping spot if you wanted to. I will drop to like 1 frame a second though, because now I'm looking at the entire map, so the game's having to process all of that. If I look away, you can teleport up to there, but I'm pretty sure I'll fall through. We'll give it a go. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Let me aim. Actually no, if I turn to free cam, this is a lot better because you can look around, because normally it freezes it. So let's have a look. There we go. Look, I can look at 47 quickly before he probably falls through. And there's 47 on top of the waterfall at the edge of the map. So, you know, cool stuff like that. So I'm just going to look away. I'm going to return to 47. Hopefully the game won't freeze on me. Yep, 47 is going to fall through. You can actually walk forwards though while you're doing it. So even though I'm falling, I'm dropping through. There we go. And 47 will land. Make sure you have God mode on when you're doing teleports like that, because if you fall you will die. I mean, you can teleport to different places. I mean, I can teleport out here in the river. I go beam here. Because luckily for us, the bottom is solid. I can run right down the valley. I can look underwater. You know, there's no water. And this is a really fun, you know, thing to mess about with. See if we can do some long distance teleporting. Probably teleport all the way up there. There you go. Okay, one last point about beam here. If you have no reticles and you're looking either directly at 47, directly above him, behind him, and then you open it up and you go to beam here, 47 will just slightly move up. He'll move up, and the more you press it, the more he'll go up. Now I'm quickly going to go into free cam so you can see this. Basically, I'm just hovering 47 like this. He's right above. You saw us just go by a seagull just then. And he will just go up all the way out of the map eventually. You see, he's moving up by just a bit. So, let's see. We've gone through all of the cheats now. We've gone through all of them. The only debunk ones, the ones that don't work, are give some, which does nothing, and show enemy vision. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.